the market for gas to fill up your car continues to become more pro-consumer. Historically, buying gasoline for your vehicle meant that you were stuck at a major oil company station. Tended to have not very nice bathrooms if they had them at all, and very inconsistent convenience stores, and very expensive prices at the pump, not set by the person who owns that location, but set by the major oil company in a cartel type arrangement. And this was really wonderful for the major oil companies for a long time. But change started about 40 years ago, but really only accelerated to where it is continuing to be more pro-consumer in the last 10 years. Because now it's reached critical mass that oil companies now account for the sale of a teensy tiny percent of their own product. That you as a consumer have so many choices. Supermarket gas stations, the warehouse club gas stations, and the independent convenience store chains that are growing like gangbusters, like Wawa and Sheetz and Quick Trip, both versions of Quick Trip spelled differently, and Racetrack and Maverick and on and on. And so the price points, what's called the price buckets, have spread so much that now we're getting to a point in a lot of metro areas where the price going to a traditional oil company station and a discounter are now commonly 60 cents a gallon difference in what you pay. And you might be fooled by the oil companies into thinking, oh, well, I'm only going to get good gas if I go to something that's a blah, blah, blah oil company station. Baloney. And if you want to know going to an independent that the gas that you're putting in your vehicle is really good, buy from a station that sells top-tier gas. Costco's top-tier gas. A lot of the big chains, the independent convenience store chains, sell top-tier gas. And then you have nothing to worry about. But the generally safest places to buy your gas are what are known as pumpers. That's places that have huge number of pumps, get multiple, many fuel deliveries per day, and the gas doesn't have a chance to separate, end up with water in your tank that could cause a problem, anything like that. And now the warehouse clubs, particularly Costco and Sam's, are in an open hours war at the gas pumps. They are stretching the hours 7 days a week that the gas pumps are open way beyond the hours the stores, the warehouse clubs are open. And in most markets, the cheapest gas you're going to get is going to be at the warehouse clubs. And I said 60 cents a gallon. Recently, I noticed when we were traveling that Costco was $1.10 a gallon cheaper than the gas station right down the block from Costco. $1.10 a gallon from a major oil company station. And the Costco was top tier gas, major oil company almost certainly not. So when you're thinking about buying gas, one thing you don't want is a credit card from one of the major oil companies, because then you're much more likely to go there for their puny 5 or 10 or 20 cent a gallon discount you're getting for every gallon when you could have been buying much cheaper, potentially better gas somewhere else. And if you go to the independent convenience store chains, you're not going to save as much as you do at Sam's or Costco, but you're going to save a lot. And then they're going to have potentially clean bathrooms, maybe good food too, as we've talked about prior.
All right.
What do you think? You think I'm really excited by the major oil company gas stations? It's hard to know sometimes how I feel, right?
Very difficult.
Yeah.